Yo, Morphtronics, finally. Well, let's get started. They all scripted, so I'm just gonna go through them, see if there's anything wrong, test them, etc, etc. You know the drill. Okay, telephone. Attack position. Once per turn, will die. Gain LP. You can specify one for turn from your graveyard. Okay. Defense, roll a die. Excavate cards. You can summon one more turn to the graded. Okay. Let's see. Recovery, special summon, ignition, mass zone. Once per turn. It's an attack position. Target attack, operational attack, I'm supposing. Yeah. And then the other one to grave. Ignition. Defense position. Okay. Let's see. Target attack. There's no activation check, yeah. Just roll the die. Possible operation if a special summon graveyard, that's correct. So Ash Blossom can negate it. No, Ash Blossom, sorry, Cuspell. Operation. Okay, you roll the die. Recover times 100. SP filter are the masters in your graveyard. The Morphtronics level below the result can be special summoned. Okay, the Echo Valley filter is missing though. Ox, Necro Valley filter. When Echo Valley is up, you cannot apply the special summoning part of the effect. So if you have room, although we could check this before we even do any of this stuff. So over here, for example. So if you have no room, it's gonna stop here, so you cannot. It's not even gonna get a group of cards that could be special summoned. In any case, if you have something special summoned, the player says yes, select it, break effect, special summon it. Then you can special summon. Okay, it's fine. And then the other effect is the excavation. You need to have at least one card in your deck to excavate. Operation info dice. Possible operation info to grave from deck, so Ash Blossom can get it. These are the new functions that we're gonna be using now instead of the Ash Blossom and Ghostblood tables. Well, the update is still in the middle of being rolled out, but we are using them for the new scripts apparently. Makes more sense to use these in the new scripts rather than use the tables and then have to change them again later. So yeah. In any case, roll the die, confirm. So what do you do again? Excavate cards equal to the result. You can send one excavate Morphtronic to the graveyard, place the rest on top or bottom. Okay, so the G are all the cards at the top of the deck. The ones you excavated rather. It's the filter is a Morphtronic comes into the graveyard. Morphtronic card. So if there is a Morphtronic card, the player says yes. Select one. Remove it from the group, send it to the graveyard. City becomes 1. The count, I'm guessing, local AC is res is the result of the die minus CT. So if you do send something to the graveyard, the total number of cards you flipped is -1 basically because you removed one. If there's nothing left, you stop, makes sense. And then you select between placing them on the top or the bottom, the rest of the cards. And then you put them in the top of the bloom, according to what you picked, okay. Place the rest, okay. So this is gonna happen all the time, this is optional, okay, makes sense, looks good. So let's try it out. Yeah, attack position. We need a Morphtronic in the graveyard. It's level 1, so it should work. Then defense position. We need something on top of the deck. So I'm just gonna put him here, I suppose. Or higher. Is this a trap? Let's put him here then. Or in any case, we don't need the trap in the case. Okay, we got this like this. Okay, so normal summon, that position. We are going to. Okay, it landed on 1. Well, I didn't use Foolish Bear. I forgot. Foolish Bear, this guy. Another 1, spell summon, yes. Okay. And we're gonna summon this, pass a turn. Now, Telefon is at the top of the deck, switch to defense, and then use the effect. Again, 1. This might be a puzzle thing, but whatever. Send, yes. Although I do want it to roll more than 1, so I can test the excavation part. The return to the bottom or top. Please. 3, okay, nice. Yes. So then we have, what was it? Terraforming and Armesser. So let's say we place them on the top. Armesser first and then Terraforming. Okay, we need to disable shuffle. If we do send something, we need to disable the shuffle here. Let me check what the function name is like, because I can't remember. It's like dual disable shuffle something. Disable. Disable shuffle check. Like so. Okay, so now it should be fine. Try it again. Summon, pass, pass. Okay, 5. So if I say yes, send this. Let's place stuff on the bottom now. It did shuffle again for some reason. But why though? Select, move to deck. Oh, stupid! We need to do this before we send the graded. There we go, okay. And now the bottom is correct. Yeah, so you need to put this before you perform the action that is going to cause the deck to be shuffled. And sending a card from the deck to graveyard using deal send to grave is an action that the game then registers. Okay, he used a Foolish Burial-like effect. I'm gonna shuffle the deck at the end. Of course, in this case, it's an excavated card, so that's why we're not doing it. Although this technically should say it should be reason effect was revealed. I don't think there's any interaction where it matters, but it's how Sylvans work. Yeah, this one. Just in case. It's technically a bit more correct. I think only the Sylvans check for that reason, but still. Okay, so Telefon is good to go. So we can move on to, what's his name? Gadget Gamer. Oh wait, I just noticed something. He's missing the roll a die thing. Peaceful dice. Should have it. This one. There's no card that actually uses this, I don't think so, but it's just for future proofing. It's the equivalent of Desperado. The one he uses the one for coins to search. This is the equivalent for die rolls, but yeah, I don't think there's a card that uses it, but in any case, it's for future proofing. So, Gadget Gamer. Normal summon search, level 1 machine. To be discussed by summon one Morphtronic from your hand, then you can spell summon a gadget holder from your hand or deck. Okay, let's see what we got. This one. To hand search trigger, single trigger. Oh, I prefer to have it the other way. Doesn't really matter. That's my preference. Card once per turn. Level 1 machine, able to hand. So this is standard searching. Okay, nothing crazy. And then it tributes itself. Some ignition, master zone. Yeah. Okay. Tribute the sky, spell someone of 20 from your hand, then you can spell someone and gadget hold it from your hand or deck. So operation if I spell summon the hand. Possible operation if I spell summon location hand or deck, so for the second part of the effect, Ashblossom is gonna catch this. And out of the zone stuff, we can remove all that completely. And just do a very simple check. SP filter 1 checks for Morphtronic Master comes special summoned. This is used only below, so I'm gonna put it here. That's why I prefer it. And let's fix the zone stuff. We don't need these. We just need to get M zone. M zone count TP. Okay, so this checks that the player has at least one main master zone, excluding this card itself, because it's going to attribute itself as a cost, so it's going to free up its own zone, basically. So yeah, this is what this check does. So we don't need to do all the manual, oh, is it in the main master zone? If so, do -1 on the count, or +1 or whatever, and it's a fucking mess. Just do this. And then, operation. Select what you want to summon from the hand. Special summon it. And if you still have room, and there's a gadget hauler in your hand or deck, and the player says yes, select one of them. Break effect because it's a then, so it's different timing. Special summon. Alright, seems fine. Let me just add something to test this. So, well, we can test it with this one. This is gonna be the search target, but we do need the gadget hauler. This guy, level 6, kind of irrelevant effect. It's just a level 6 free special summon, I'd say. Is he a tuner? Okay, yes, this one's a tuner, makes sense. So this by himself does a mixed power to dragon, huh? So normal summon. I can search telephone. Tribute. Spell summon this. Yes. Spell summon. Color from the deck. And this is level 7 single. Okay. Nice. So he's good to go as well. Now we have 2 spells and the synchro. Let's go to the synchro. Morphtronic Earfon. Monster equipped can make 2 attacks on monsters. Multiple turns. If special summoned, a monster becomes a tuner. And you can take the synchro, equip this card from your hand or from your field to get to it. Okay. Generic level 4. So the synchro basically is just generic stuff. See, the name is slightly wrong. Okay, so on summon, spell summon success. It doesn't need the demonster flag because it's a single effect. Single to hero. Almost per turn. It targets a... what does it target again? Face up monster on the field, so even the opponent's monsters. This is the monster zone. Its face up is not a tuner. This should be target. Select your target. We don't need this. If it's still related, it's face up. It's not a tuner. It becomes a tuner. Add type. It's just for this turn. It's treated as a tuner this turn. So we set end phase. Value type tuner. We don't need this. It's only being used once. What it does need though is the cannot disable flag, I'd say. Does this not have it? Well, he's already a tuner, so he cannot target himself. Yeah. But this one is not a tuner, so he can't target it. It can target itself. But in that case, it should not be gated. So I can't remember the name of the flag now. So let's go to Greedy Venom and copy it from there because I know this card has it. This one. Okay, there we go. So that's a tuner effect. And then equip ignition, target, category equip, monsters on a graveyard. It targets face up monster on the field. Oh, sorry. It targets the synchro monster on the field and equips itself. It's in the master zone. And it's a face up synchro. You have room in your spell trap zone. Okay, now you do need to check that it's not itself, because it cannot equip itself to itself, obviously. Since it can use the effect from the field. Yes, it doesn't say one other synchro, but just because it has to equip itself, by default it cannot target itself as well. So you have to exclude from the checks and stuff. Select target, operation for equip. This could be C. If it's in the graveyard, leave grave, so I guess Neko Valley catches it, makes sense. And then the actual equipping part. If it's not related, stop, get your target. This could just be here. You know? Before you even start checking the target stuff. Take one single monster on the field, equip this card from your field or graveyard to it. Okay, I don't know why this is checking the controller of the target. It shouldn't. If it's face down or not related, send this card to the graveyard because it cannot be equipped. Then there's the relinquished ruling. And then finish the effects. Otherwise, equip it and then equip limit. Okay, that seems correct, I think. Let me check something. I got dual equip. What's the last parameter? The true there. I can't remember what it is. It's player card 1, card 2, pull up. Oh, this is by default true, so you don't need to add it. Okay. Equip limit. It could just be shortened like so. Okay. Maybe it has a point of being down there then, huh? Because if this card is still related but there's no room, it goes to the graveyard. Actually, that makes sense, yeah. So this should be here. Monster abilities can make up 2 attacks on monsters. Okay, this is correct. We're gonna test this now. Equip stuff to a synchro monster. We could also replace this filter. Like this, so we don't need this anymore. Okay, so first we need to summon it. It can target itself with a tuner thing, and then we need another synchro to equip this on it. We can use that material, put it in the graveyard, then we can equip. Okay, so I think there's what's his name? Scopen, level 3 tuner. Spend summons a Morphtronic from your hand. So he plus a level 1 non-tuner can make this. That being cell phone, I suppose. I'm not going for efficient plays, I'm just going to try and test this as quickly as possible. So we need this, and then we need another monster. For example, this, we can make a level 5 synchro. Armadas. Like so. And then we can use these two to make Armadas. And this is going to equip into Armadas, and then Armadas can attack twice. It's pretty much what we're going to do on monsters. So we do need the opponent to have some monsters. Okay. So now we summon this. Oh, it's not level 4 lower? Shit. Level 4 exactly. My bad. Okay. It's level 4. Okay. Fuck this, man. I can use Morphtronics. We're going to use... Can the drivers do it? Can this guy become level 3? Yeah. This guy's on sound, special on lefty. This guy's special, we can make this guy become level 3. So we get level 4 sync out of it. Okay, summon. Effect. Yes. Level 4. Target itself. Okay, now the tuner. The level is the yellow. So some of this, Armadas. Oops. And then I can use the great effect to equip itself. Okay, so now Armadas can attack twice on monsters. Alright, good. Okay. So Earfon is also complete. Now we have the 2 spells. Forward unit. Oh yeah, this one is the kind of complicated one. Does stuff based on the position of the monster, if I recall correctly. I got a machine, apply based on position, yep. Attack spell summon Morphtronic with a different name from your deck. Place the target on top. Defense, change attack position. If you do spell summon 1 level 4 lower machine from your hand, you can only activate 1 per time. Okay, what do we have here? Special summon, to deck, categories, position, all correct. Target activate free chain, how much per turn activation. Okay, target. Now this this is kind of complicated because it's 2 effects in one pretty much. So in either case you need to have an empty master zone. That's the first check, correct? And there's a target. Okay, what does the target check? It's face up, it's a machine. Okay, good so far. Is it? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Another small hiccup. Right, so I was checking this filter. Okay, so it needs to be in attack position. The targets, right? It needs to be attack position and SP filter 1 in your deck, or it's defense position, SP filter 2 in your hand. So in the case of SP filter 2, we're looking at level 4 lower machine in your hand. Machine level 4 lower can be special summoned. In the case of SP filter 1, we're looking at Morphtronic with a different name in your deck. It's Morphtronic, comes special summoned, different name. Now, you are not checking. There's an extra check you need to do here. In the case, if it's attack position, the target needs to also be able to be returned to the deck. Whereas if it's in defense position, it needs to be able to switch positions. So here, we're gonna add C is able to deck. And this one is called, this can change position. Let me check. Can change pause. It can change position, yeah. Pretty sure it's the one. See is can change position. There we go, okay. So for example, you cannot target what's it call it? If the big hunter is on the field, you cannot use the first effect, for example. In any case, select your target. Oops. I need to copy this. Okay, so if it's in attack position, operation for special summon, deck, category deck itself. Otherwise, position, special summon hand, and possible operation info, special summon, deck hand. We agreed on this when we were chatting about it earlier, because Ash should always be able to negate it, so this is needed here. Anyway, operation, we get the target. If it's not related or it's not face up, return. So if it's attack position and you have room, special summon something from your deck. Select something, special summon it, break effects, and send this card the target to the graveyard to the deck. Although we can use the constant here, so there's a target master on top, so we can use sec deck top, if I click correct. Otherwise, try and change its position. You could do this. Why are you adding an extra F here? So if you change its position to face up attack, and you have room, and there's something to summon in your hand, select something in your hand, and special summon it. This should be just G, and we can delete one tab here. There we go. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? We need something attack position, different name, best position. Okay, we're just gonna use a bunch of Morphtronics, I guess. Cell phone, Scopin. Okay, so I can target stuff in attack position and summon Scopin from deck. I can target this in defense position. change position and summon something from my hand. Okay. What's wrong here? This guy's fulfilled the one. Morphtronic can be special summon, not code. ETP code seems correct. Well, let's debug it. This should say true. Let me test the defense position. No. What's going on? Doesn't work either. Target. Okay, let's see what the debug says. And it doesn't say anything. Which means it never reaches this point, which is weird. What the frick is this? It's checking the opponent's side for some reason. Yeah, it was checking the opponent's monster zone for the targeting. Name you silly goose. There we go. Target. So this summons something with a different name, and then you place this guy on the top. Did I use the wrong sequence? Maybe I did. What's the name of the parameter? One sec. No, it's sec under. Oh, it shuffles because I spent something from the deck, that's why. The constant is correct. Sec top. Yeah. Again, we need the disable shuffle thing that we used somewhere earlier. I forget where. There we go. What's this? Never mind, sorry, this one. Okay, so before we special summon from the deck, yes. So let's do like this. If hash G is 0, then return and disable, and then special summon. Although, wait a minute. Oh, no. We should do something else. We should special summon, then shuffle, and then place. Do shuffle deck, because since we actually special summon from the deck, so we need to shuffle the deck. Just me being silly. Let me remove this as well. It's not needed. Okay, so normal summon, activate, target. Summon this guy, shuffle, and then shuffle goes on the top. Okay. And then defense position, we summon something from the hand. Switch to attack, and let's press on this. Okay, nice. So, convert the unit is done, and we have the last one. This is the equip. This one. Life Exstream. Okay. Equip on the synchro. If he battles 1500 during transformation. If the battle position is changed, type one counter will destroy it. This guy's infinite split up to Gaia, Tiburon Power Tool 5, special live stream from your stick, stay as a 5 summon. Okay, let me drink a little bit. My drink here. Okay, can only be equipped to an Earth Synchro. Okay. If it battles an opponent's master, it loses 50 attack. So, failed updated attack. S zone affects the opponent's. Why is this a? This could just be a number, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this could just be a number. What's the condition? It's down calculation. And Eget Handler, get equipped target, get battle target. So, Eget Handler is this card. Eget Handler, get equipped target is the card this card is equipped to. And Eget Handler, get equipped target, battle target is the card that this card is equipped to is battling. So if that card exists, and when the down calculation, this is the condition of this effect. And the target function is what it is affecting, and it is exactly the same card. It targets the opponent's card in this battle pretty much. Battles the opponent's monster. Yeah. Although it should also check that it's an opponent's monster, because it is possible to battle your own monsters. So let's do this. Or should we do this, I guess? Yes. PC is controller. Okay. Alright, so that's the attack zone effect. Right, so once per turn, if the bad position of a master is changed, time will count the foot destroyed. Destroy filter get auto target, change position is banned. Once per turn soft. Condition. If the bad position of a master is changed, I mean, get position, get previous position. It's this weird ass condition about changing. Honestly, I'm not sure why it's so complicated, but I'm gonna guess it has a reason, and I don't have time to investigate at the moment, so I'm just gonna trust that it works fine. Of course, I'm gonna test it, but I think it's fine. I've seen this before. It targets. What does it target? One card on the field, so it has to be on the field. You don't need to do this anymore. We can just put past nil. It's one less function call. Location on the field. It can target itself as well. Destroy whatever you target. If it's ready to fight, destroy. Does it have the target flag? It does. So this is good to go. And then special summon Livestream Dragon. So if this card is sent, this does need the delay flag though. Just an if effect. And then the last one, if this card is sent for spell traps into the graveyard, Tiburon Power Tool, special summon single, delay to grave. Previous position was in the spell trap zone. Cost is, there's a debug message here by the way. I guess you forgot to remove it. Check release group. It's a power tool. And there is something in your extra deck. Its location card from extra deck. I don't think you need to pass the type here. Since we have specific card that we are checking for the tribute. This has to be Livestream Dragon, I'm guessing. Can't be special summon type synchro. Yeah, so for the get location count from EX, let me check the parameters real quick, but I'm pretty sure you don't have to do that. From EX. Player, reason player. And then is the materials. STM materials attributes for the special summon. And then there's the card that we are summoning. So MC is the material, and this has to be C, which is the card that we're checking to summon at the moment. So this is gonna check. So this is the same pretty much as get M zone count, but it does it for the extra monster zone, for summoning from the extra deck instead, which is relevant with Link Masters or all the master rules, etc, etc, etc. We'll check release group this thing, select release group, reason, cost, all good. Yeah, we don't need anything here because all the checks are happening. And the cost, questioning for special summon location extra. This is not being used. Select what you want to summon from the extra deck. It first, special summon it is treated as a single summon. Face up, complete procedure, so it's considered to be properly single summoned. Okay, so this appears to be fine. Okay, so this is another synchro. Or actually we could do this with this guy and make power tool. So we can use the last effect at the same time. Makes more sense. Just need gadget holler. Okay, so we have make power tool, equip this card on power tool. We can summon this once failed to test the attack being reduced. But position change is easy, we just manually. And then we can destroy itself to trigger the last effect. And this is a single summon. You can trigger the LP changing. Okay, let's go. So first we summon Gamer, search Telefon, tribute, special Telefon, special Holler, power tool, equip this on him, it's on the opponent's side, and power is gonna attack, and it's gonna be 0 or not. Line 54 apparently. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, we don't know what TP is here. Get handler player. Yeah, this function doesn't have TP as a default parameter, so in any case, let's test the other effects before we start. So swap, trigger, tag itself, destroy, activate, tribute. Okay, where can I pick everything? Oh, the filter is wrong here. The name should be SP filter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's try one more time. First for the attack reduction. Okay. And then we need to destroy the equip spell. Switch, target, destroy, yes, tribute, live stream, It's a sync some, so I can make everything 4000. Okay. So we are done, it looks like. Yes. Okay, cool. That's it. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go at the cards the game right now. The video will be uploaded later, so by the time you're watching the video, the cards are already in the game. You can go try them out. Finally, we got Morphtronic support. Finally, it's been a long time coming, and it's actually pretty cool. Like, the effects are really good, and it brings back all the cards like Gadget Gamer. Oh, you're not gonna use it for the effect or anything, but it's a decent like level 6 sync of order. Sync material. The spells are cool. This is really cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. Bye bye.